I just agree to do things because I feel like, what's the point of saying no? You
should put that on a t-shirt. What's the point of saying no? And then just a hot chick. I don't know. What is the point of it?
The first tattoo I ever wanted to get was I wanted to get "Don't Think" on the back of my neck.
No.
Yeah, I got talked out of that one.
Yeah, who the fuck talked to you? I hope it was your mom. I hope it was your mom saying, Rachel, no, please don't.
It was my mom. It was
Don't think.
because I was like a little improv nerd, and so I decided that I was gonna get the basis of improv on the back of my neck, which is just "Don't think." But then someone's like, "Yo, that's a bad idea."
Yeah. Speaking of improv tattoos, one chick, actually two. This is so crazy. I know two women who have, well, three collectively.
Okay.
But two women who have improv tattoos. One is an ex-girlfriend. Well, it's not like she never did improv, but she has it. So her one, this is the most ridiculous thing. Her one friend and her got yes and. One got yes on her one thigh and the other one got and on the other thigh.
Did at least one of them do improv?
I don't know what the other one did.
That's bad.
I don't know what the other one did.
Ooh.
And then the one improv chick, she had yes and right here.
Respect. That I fucking respect.
I was like,
yes and on either side.
Yeah, it was. I was like, that's pretty sick. Pretty sick.
You hooked up with an improv chick?
I've hooked up with a few improv chicks.
Oh my God.
And guess what? Their improvisational skills don't translate in the bedroom at all.
Not spontaneous? That's really disappointing.
I was like, I'm going to eat your pussy. She's like, I heard supermarket in Alaska. I'm like, no, that's not where I want to fuck. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. She's
I just want to eat your pussy.
She's like, tell me an animal. I'm like, no, God damn it. No, look, I'm never taken away from improv. No. I'm never going to shit on improv.
That's amazing. It's a craft.
Tell me the way you craft improv. As a person who has never done it.
Okay.
How would you?
You find the game in the scene. That's like
the game in the scene.
Yeah.
Is that why everyone's always laughing at their own inside jokes and improv?
Yeah.
Is that why everyone is always giggling so hard at the only thing they know?
You have like one person that's really good and strong, and you have another person that fucking sucks. And then the good, strong person carries everything. And then the person that sucks tries to insert a joke every once in a while. Oh. And when that joke fails, the good, strong person comes in and saves it.
Okay. Amazing.
Yeah.
Why would anybody want to do that?
I don't know.
That's my question. It's amazing. Why would anyone...
I wanted to I mean, for me personally, I want it to be funny.
Sure.
The most savage insult I ever got when I was younger is, "Oh, you'll be funny one day."
Was that your mom right after she said, "Don't get the don't think tattoo"? You'll be goofy. You'll be goofy one day.
Yeah, maybe then get the tattoo.
Yeah, I mean, my mom. I think one of the best backhanded compliments I ever got after doing a show. My mom had come to the show and she was like, "I really liked everything you did. I didn't like anything you said."
Oh, jeez.
Which is like, and it's one of those things like, and I know my mom was not trying to be insulting.
No.
She wasn't trying to be like,
she loves you.
Think about this, you fucking retard. She was just like, oh my God, you were so nice up there. But everything you say is like bad.
Oh, does your mom do this thing where she like doesn't want to tell you like her real opinion? So she goes, "It was good. It was good."
I think my mom doesn't know enough about stand-up to know what good or bad stand-up is.
Okay.
I think she's just like supportive that I'm doing anything. Like that I'm just doing anything. It's like, if I was like, "Mom, you should have seen this toilet I cleaned today," she'd be like, "Oh my God.
It's amazing.
How big was
baby
it?
Boy.
Did somebody clog it full of poop? Oh my God, did you clean out all the poop in there?" Ryan, let me tell you, one time I remember and then she'll go into like a thing that has nothing to do with like what you did, but she'll just like have an anecdotal story about a toilet she may have saw once in her life.
My mom does a thing where she's a narcissist. So she'll like say a thing. She'll call me and she'll be like, Rachel, honey, how's your life? How is it? And I'll be like, oh, well, I got a couple shows coming up. Like, I just finished this cruise. She'll be like, that's amazing. Honey, I wrote a book.
Oh, she just dunks on whatever you do.
Yeah, she dunks hard on whatever I do.
Ah, yeah.
And like, God love her. I just let her go because I know that.
Now, what would have happened if you had like a really good job? Like if you were like a doctor or like a surgeon.
Oh, she would not. Honestly, I think she'd be not that proud.
No?
No.
Why?
Because my mom wanted me to be an artist anyway. Like, she's
oh
like,
my God.
yeah.
You had an art fag, Mom?
I had, yeah.
No.
She wanted me to do that. She was just like, you're going to be the next artist. You're going to be a comedian.
Oh my
Like, my
God.
sister lives in Alaska and has like a 9 to 5. And like, I don't think my mom could be more disappointed.
What does your sister do?
She essentially she like works for this congressman who helps outsource food to the more remote areas of Alaska for sort of like their.
Isn't that
grocery store.
everywhere in Alaska? Isn't that just Alaska?
She gets food
Yeah,
to Alaska.
like we're trying to feed Eskimos. We have no idea. They have 1,000 words for snow, but only 1 word for starving. It's not good up here. It's not great.
I don't know how she did it, how she got the job. She has a degree in classical trained opera, but
You can get a degree in opera?
yeah, it's a stupid move. I got a degree in pretend. It's a stupid move.
Yeah. Wow. But your mom was pumped for you to be.
She was so excited.
And where did that stem from? Your mom wanting to be like that?
My abuelo is a sculptor. He was a sculptor.
Abuelo?
My grandfather. Fuck off! How dare you? This makes me so angry.
Shader, you're going to Mexico. You
I don't
gotta
know
go
what
to
it
this.
means.
You need to know what these words mean.
Look, here on the End Podcast, we only speak English. I don't want abuelos coming in here because you know what? My abuelo didn't fight for your abuelo's right
Hey,
to be in this fucking country.
Yo, my abuelo just came to fuck white women, which
Yeah, well, you
my
know what?
abuelo and your abuelo probably had in common.
Yeah,
okay?
my abuelo, he fucked white women all the time, and then he shot even whiter abuelos in Germany. He probably put a gun in an abuelo's mouth and said, "Zig Heil this," and blew his brains out.
That's prime abuelo.
That is prime abuelo.
That's solid
Prime
abuelo.
abuelo also sounds like a shitty color for a car. Like if you went somewhere, if you went to Mako and were like, what did you paint this? Like, it's prime abuelo. I know, it doesn't look that good now, but in the sun, it'll fucking
Do you know that there's actually a color for cars called baby shit brown?
What? Yeah.
There's actually a color.
Now wait a minute. Now is it actually called baby shit brown, or did somebody just like be like, look, this is what we're gonna call it? Because like you can't go to a place and be like, hey, I know. Like, I know you wanted to paint this like, like mauve maybe, or like maybe raw sienna, but can I get baby shit brown?
I think I think it's an actual
Can
color.
I get the BSB, please?
Can I get the BSB?
Can I get BSB on my Corolla?
It was made in the 70s. And this lady was getting her car, like, I don't know, she totaled her car. My grandpa was trying to like do the insurance claim, and she was just like, oh, the color is baby shit brown.
I think she was just fucking with your umbrella.
Shut the fuck. That was just my regular grandpa.
No way.
Yeah, baby.
That's not real. Oh,
Also, it does
all
definitely-
Volvos in the 70s were baby shit brown?
Well, it also
Amazing.
it also looks like kind of almost orange, which is what baby shit brown is.
I don't
It's
know
a
about
very
that.
Interesting hue.
Now, when I think baby shit brown, first of all, when I think baby shit, I don't even think brown.
I think green.
I think green too. I think a fucking color of like a shade of green that is like haunting green. Like, what's wrong with your baby? It's got hauntingly green shit.
It's oh god, if I had to describe the like hue of baby shit green, it's like somewhere like when
I would say muted grass.
yeah, or like when like algae starts to like turn.
Yeah,
Starts to die?
Yeah, dying algae baby shit green.
What's your favorite gross color? Mine is baby
Baby
shit
shit,
green.
yeah.
I'm putting it there.
I would say menstrual brick is a pretty good one.
That is a great
Menstrual
one.
brick is a good color.
Menstrual brick, that's like the end of your...
That's the end of it.
Yeah.
That's the clotty. That's the clots.
That's when you're like at the like last 2 days and like you're just like,
I think
I'm
that's
going to
also
raw
the
dog
alternate
it. I'm
name of
not
the-
using...
Of the color. The last 2 days. Last 2 days.
Can I get last 2 days red, please?
Please?
Like, oh, yeah, I got
What? you know. Can I talk to a woman, please, at Mako? There's the only one who knows what that is.
Yeah, she comes out though,
Would
and
be
she's
a
got like
woman.
dyed black hair, thick, fucking
Yeah,
curled
real
bangs.
thick curly brain.
And then she smokes cigarettes nonstop.
Yeah, and she also puts them out. You know what I did on the cruise? 'Cause
Oh,
Rachel
yeah.
and I were on a cruise, the wrestling
Yeah,
cruise.
bro.
I looking back on it, I guess I seemed crazier than I should. Like, because I was flicking cigarettes over at the side of the boat,
I love
like
that.
a dick.
You fucking ass.
Like a dick the whole time, and every time I did, I'm like, oh God, man, I don't hate polluting things. I just feel like I'm in the middle of like the pristine ocean. I'm like, all right, fuck
Time to make.
fish. Fuck 'em.
Twice I saw you try to flick, and the wind
Oh,
just like
blew
no.
it right back. Yeah, dude,
Nope.
it was crazy. The one time I did it, and it was just like, you asshole, like right. Poseidon was like, no, not today. But I did. I was about to flick my cigarette over the side of the boat, and I was talking to somebody, and like I could see them like looking at me like, don't do that. Like they were about to be like, oh, there's like, because there were those cans everywhere, but I wasn't thinking.
No.
And so I spit in my palm, and I put the cigarette out in my palm.
Ooh.
And that's what I think the last 2 days girl does at Mako when she's about to sell you the paint. She
Holds
just,
her hand underneath.
oh my God.
I can do that. That's my favorite thing to do on my period.
What?
It's just to have like a second where I'm just like, I push it out.
This is the End Podcast with Ryan Shaner.
Do you do this at the beginning?
We are here with the one and only Rachel Peters.
Hey, Ryan.
Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having
Is there anything
me.
you want to plug?
Yeah, I'm running a show at Evil Genius on March 8th. You guys should buy tickets and come. It's going to be a really great lineup.
For those who don't live in the Philadelphia area, where is that?
Evil Genius is a brewery in Fishtown.
Fishtown.
I got to say nice things about Fishtown for now.
Now?
Yeah.
Are you gonna? How long is the timetable on that till you can go back to shitting on it?
Just second the cameras are fucking off.
as soon as this is over,
As
fuck
soon as this
that
is fucking over.
fucking place. Good Lord.
It's just everybody that I went to art school with and couldn't fucking stand. They all live in Fishtown.
Yeah, I think that is what Fishtown was meant to be. They were
Yeah.
trying to bottleneck all of those people.
It's a deposit for
To-
fucking shithead artists who aren't talented.
Yeah. Well,
They're usually not. Sorry.
wow. Check her out in Fishtown, everybody, where she's going to just shit on your whole hopes and dreams.
No, I like South Philly though. I'm like spoiled.
Why do you like? Hey, look, as a person who lives in South Philadelphia too, I can't say that it's the greatest.
No.
It's not the greatest part of the fucking city. I don't even know what the greatest part of the city is.
I think the greatest part to me about South Philly is I like the vibe of a person that I might get in a fight with, but I also might become best friends with.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then in Fishtown, you would just,
Fight them.
and you wouldn't.
No.
I don't
they
even
would
think
be
you'd
like,
fi-
ow.
I don't think you'd
you
fight
hurt
anybody
me.
in Fishtown.
No, nobody would
Nobody's
fight.
fighting in Fishtown. Maybe arguing, maybe
That-
getting loud with you.
Yeah.
Except for the people who were born there who all have that Fishtown face.
Oh.
And you know exactly what I'm
know
talking
what
about.
the fuck you're talking about.
It is. Look, and I'm not shitting on anybody from Fishtown. What I am saying is, I was in the Fishtown diner yesterday, and I pointed out to my girlfriend, I was like, "Look at see those people? How they all kind of look the same?" She's like, "Yeah, why?" I'm like, "That's Fishtown."
Dude, I love seeing old Fishtown have to mix with all those new.
Oh yeah, dude. They hate it. And it is so great watching them just be like, what the fuck is happening? It's like,
Because I
Basically-
moved from Frankfurt to Fishtown 2005-ish, so it was a little bit before the wave of hipsters moving in there.
yeah,
So it was all just like that face smoking Newports on the front steps.
straight up. I think the funniest thing I've ever seen is my buddy used to live off of Almond Street right by York. And one day we were walking to go get like coffee at the gas station, and this kid came out of the gas station wearing a scarf. And keep in mind, it was like May.
Yeah.
And he was wearing a scarf, and a guy pumping gas, literally, like, you know how like in movies where they don't know how to react, they just kind of like, what is that? He was pumping gas, and like he stopped the gas pump and put his hands on his hips, like, what is happening in the, like, not my neighborhood, not today. And then he was about to say something, and then he was just like, I can't even reach him. I can't even get to these kids anymore. They're wearing scarves outside in May.
I think the worst one was North Philly. I was going to a house party. I was bartending at a house party. One, they hired a bartender at a house party.
I would have, what?
Fucking, your guess is as good as mine. I was getting paid. I was like, sure, I'll go.
Hey, fuck it, yeah.
And I walk up, and this kid, he goes, hey, human, love your earrings. You here for the party?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Just like
That made my dick hurt.
They wanted to, like, and this is the thing. It's like some like dude who's like trying to be like,
yeah, I know
current,
what he's
but, like,
trying to do.
trying to fuck,
Yeah.
dude. That's
Hey,
just-
human.
hey, human.
I just want to let you know you have a really good aura about you. It's like, I just like really like your vibe.
I just would like to open you up. Do you think we could like talk a little?
Do you want to sit and like, you know, honestly, do you mind, like, I know this is really cheesy. I just wrote a poem about you.
Oh wait, I have had a dude write a poem.
Oh, you're a fucking gay-lo!
I had a dude
You know
write
what?
a poem.
You know how I said people have Fishtown face? You have dudes writing poems about you face. That's what you
No,
have.
I invited.
Danny, have you ever written a poem about any woman?
No.
You might now.
Come on.
Good.
Could you picture Jamie receiving a poem?
She'd punch you right in the face.
It was the fucking worst, dude. This kid.
What was the poem about?
It was.
I mean, I know it was about you, but what was it about?
I don't know. I blacked out reading it because I was just so turned off and embarrassed for the poor kid.
Man.
It was like an A. He like did the stanzas. He's
Oh
like,
no! Oh no!
he like A B A. B,
Oh
B.
wow!
And I like saw it on the side, and it was just like, to the girl I met at the party.
Go on. Go on.
We had chili that was hearty. And then we had a smoke, and you told a joke and left without being naughty. I don't know.
I mean, that was pretty good.
That was off the dome.
Actually, gotta be honest with you, if I was a woman, I'd be fucking sopping wet.
You'd just be sliding off
Whoa.
the chair like it's varnish.
We had chili that was hearty. Oh man! And you know what? He was probably like in his room, like, Barty, Nardy, Barney, Hardy. We had chili. Did you even have chili?
No. We did not have we didn't
Wow.
eat anything. This is what happened. We're at the party. We were chatting. I had to go. I left. I thought he was really cute. So I called my friend that was still at the party. And I was like, hey, could you go find this guy for me? And he went and he found him. And I was just like, hey, take down my number right now. And then, of course, he wrote a poem about me. Who the fuck does that?
Dear girl at the party whose tits were pert, you got me rigid as fuck. Ha ha, squirt alert. Look me in the... That's...
That would work. That would work.
Tell me how that would fucking...
I would love a naughty limerick over a sincere poem any day.
I think putting ha ha, comma, squirt alert in a poem is...
Yo, I think you got a new poem for your girl.
I could definitely do it. I'm definitely gonna write a poem. I think guys who write poetry, like writing poetry is, look, write it. But the whole point about poetry is not to share it with anybody.
No.
That's the whole point.
It's humiliating.
If we learned anything from Emily Dickinson is you don't tell anybody about it.
And then it'll
you
maybe be
die.
good.
Then you die. And then people find it and like, what a genius. Because if she was like, look how good I am, I'm sad.
Nobody would fuck with her.
Everyone would be like, you're fucking retarded,
They'd be
lady.
like, yo, don't fucking talk to Emily. She's
Stop.
really depressing.
What is wrong with her?
Emily's really sad.
I don't like her at all. What did you do? It's like, I went over Emily Dickinson's house. Ugh.
All she did was make me listen to her poem.
She like wrote I don't even know what it is. It's not good. I like, and I'm like, hey, are we going out or what?
I want to, yeah, right.
I don't know what you want, girl.
I think a girl reading you a poem is the same as like a dude courting you at a party with like a guitar.
Honestly,
Trying to
women,
play into it.
if a woman wrote me a poem,
Yeah.
like if a woman.
No one has?
No.
Okay.
No. If a woman went out of her way to write me a poem, I wouldn't be like turned off by it. I'd be like, wow, that's nice that I was, thought of enough to, stoke rhymes, like I'd be like, ooh, did I wreck that box so hard that you have to fucking just come up with like.
What if she did it before you guys hooked up?
She wrote me a poem.
Before you guys have fucked.
Like, so she was like longing for
to
me.
fuck, yeah. She wrote you a poem to fuck.
As long as the poem was entitled Longing to Fuck, then I would be like, hell yeah, dude.
I'm longing to fuck. Let me see you chuck that dick inside this pussy. Then the next day, another roll in the hay, and maybe you'll put it in my pussy.
Did you say pussy or
Pussy. Butt pussy. Yeah, it's
Oh.
just, it's like,
Oh, we call that a vagina around here. We call that a vagina around here.
I'm gonna.
My abuelo did not. He fought for vaginas.
My abuelo fought for vaginas for sure.
He
Absolutely.
definitely fought for vaginas.
Oh, man.
And that's the only thing. I mean, maybe one day I'll be an abuelo.
An abuelo.
Maybe I'll be an abuelo one day.
Dude, it's fucking fire. Hook up with a Latina chick.
I've hooked up with Latina chicks.
Yeah.
I've hooked up with
Yeah.
most
Mostly Latina chick?
Latina chicks.
You seem like Latina, like Catnip.
Latina Catnip.
That's a cologne.
Also, a really good color for cars. Can I get the BSB? Actually, fuck that. Can I get Latina Catnip?
It's also
Latino
cologne.
Latino Catnip.
Well, like, so, like, he was from Cuba, and he met my grandma, and he just, like,
So wait, he's abuelo and she's just straight up grandma?
she's Granny Evie. She was Granny Evie. Now
Man.
she's dead.
Is abuelo still alive?
Nah, he died. He had a freak accident. You want to know what happened to him?
Whoa, he met a midget and stabbed him? That's a freak accident.
No, so he was climbing. He was climbing a ladder in his art studio, and he put his hand on like a shaky board, and the board.
Tails all the time. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait. The board hit him and he fell off the ladder?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
For a second there, I thought there was like a nail in the board. That would have been awesome.
That would have been awesome. Unfortunately, the nail wasn't there because he was then in a coma for 6 months.
Oh, no.
I know. Then he went out of a coma, and he was like doing great. And he used to take my hand. He used to
So,
make me flip off the nurses and everything.
When he was in the coma, did one of you have to make the choice to pull the umbilical cord?
No, he was still kicking.
I don't know. That not hit, Danny?
No, because also the umbilical cord is the cord
I know.
attached to the baby.
It's a baby. But
You're
I was like, I
smarter
can't.
than that.
Look, I have been. Look, first off, you're throwing Spanish at me. You're throwing fucking poems.
Poems in Spanish. This is a different end podcast.
Yeah, this is more the most cultural podcast I've ever had in my life. So your pup was Cuban.
Yep, he was Cuban.
Now, did he leave Cuba for a reason, or did he just?
To get American pussy. No, he was like a rich Cuban dude.
Whoa.
And he found out which college became like mixed gender the most recently, and he picked that college because all the chicks would be super horny.
Man. You know what? You can't do that nowadays.
No, because
You know what? If I was like, what college you go? I'm like, I'm trying to find out where there's the most chicks and who are the most slick. I need to figure. They'd be like, ew.
I gotta say, as she's describing him, I just picture a black and white photo of you, but wearing like a fun hat.
yeah, you're wearing.
Wearing a fun Cuban hat.
Yeah, that's how I'm picturing this dude right
You
now.
could honestly.
That's the most Cuban I would ever be. It's
Yeah,
just like I
he's
got
wearing a hat. He's just
I
wearing a
wasn't
fun
even
hat.
wearing shorts on a beach, and I was in Nassau.
Literally-
Maybe white linen pants.
Oh man, I
And a
can't.
fun hat.
That is the day. Look, there are two things in my life where I know people should be worried if they see something happen. One, if I ever on Facebook tell people to come visit me at work, be concerned.
Oh, you do not like.
Be concerned.
Okay.
If I'm ever like, hey, working blah, 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 check me, come visit. I'm wanting you there to witness a crime.
You're crying for help.
I want you to be there like, and I saw all the fucking second day red. You wouldn't believe everywhere. The other one is if you see me wearing white linen pants, something has gone terribly wrong. I think that's a tax bracket.
I'd say terribly right.
No, do you know what? I think white linen pants is like, you have to, like, it's a tax bracket.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a tax bracket thing.
I feel like white linen pants on you would be like, I'm doing a lot of work on myself. I'm really trying hard. And then one day you snap and kill like 4 people.
Yeah, I would, don't get me wrong. Let's say if I had to escape to Cuba and I went somewhere and they're like, all we have is white linen pants, I'd be like, I guess I'll wear them.
Are you part of the...
I wouldn't not wear them.
You shouldn't wear them because the imprint is a...
Imprint?
The imprint. There's like a small sect of male comics in Philly that have huge penises and we all talk about it and you're in that conversation. And so the imprint would just be too much for me.
Wait a minute. How many members are in this cool group?
It's a group chat.
Oh, it's just a group chat around 3 dudes?
It's a group chat. No, it's all ladies in the group chat.
No. Around involving how many? I'm saying how many?
There are 4.
There are 4 dudes.
There are 4 really big dick dudes in Philly comedy.
Wow.
And they...
Can we get our own Mount Rushmore? Can we have our own Mount Rushmore somewhere?
You're in the George Washington area.
Oh, wow.
You're leading the pack of big dick dudes.
My wiener knows no bounds.
And then one
that's
guy,
actually that's part of my poem.
That's
my wiener knows no bounds.
It is held by nothing but the zipper of my trousers.
Look, I'd have to think. If I could probably, if now that I'm on the spot, I can't like freestyle.
No, don't.
But like if you gave me a minute to write a poem, I could definitely write a poem about
your dick?
About my dick.
Specifically, okay.
Yeah. And I'd call it Girthquake. Which is what I registered to vote as too.
I also got it. All right, I got Girthquake, trouser snake, trying to make your pussy ache. There we go, fucking boy.
Eat that butt like shake and bake. 9 months later, we made a mistake. I'll mow your lawn if you get the rake.
Aw.
Oh, yeah. See, that was like a home thing.
They're sweet.
Like we're together in a house.
You should write that to your wife.
You know, yeah, my future. Listen, future wife. You know,
9 months later, we made a mistake.
9 months later, we made a huge mistake. You make it. Look, do you want kids? Are you a kid? Are you? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want kids.
Now, are you one of those people that will stop? Like, are you the type of person who's like, I have a time frame, like when, like everybody has like a biological time frame.
Yeah. Okay. My
but
time
like,
frame.
are you like, I have to have a kid by this time or else
40.
You have to have a kid by 40.
But 10 years. I literally have 9 years to have. I don't want to have one either. I want to adopt.
Oh, where from?
Cuba.
Take that, Africa. Take that,
Bring
Asia.
No. I just know that I want to adopt. And
You
that's
just want
about
a beautiful
I want to
white
make
linen.
one too. I mean, look at this face. I would honestly resent a kid if it was ugly. So I don't know if I want to make.
Wow. What if you? That would be now. That all depends on the guy dumping in you, whether or not he's got Uggo genes.
Yeah, I know. I like to do a little bit of research on the people I dated. Like,
what do you mean research?
I just look up their parents.
Oh,
I just want to make sure that they come from good stock.
what if now? If they don't,
Yeah.
but they're good looking,
Okay.
are you like maybe it's like a generational thing?
Well, because recessive gene has whooped ass before and it could again.
Sure,
So, yeah.
sure. I don't know. Like my dad looked like a fucking foot.
And
was
and
not.
you've got this face. How'd that happen?
I don't know. My mom was a very good looking. Well, the funny thing is, my mom was always a good looking lady.
Your
My
mom's
dad,
hot.
my dad was never great looking at all.
Yeah, I've seen pictures.
Yeah, he was never
You
that.
kind of
good
won
looking.
the genetic lottery.
Yeah, but I don't know. The thing is, I never met my mom's dad.
Oh, okay.
And she never did either. That's a mystery. And then my grandfather also was not the greatest looking guy either. My abuelo looked like a fucking broken down like car. Like he did not look great. And then my grandmother, she was all right looking, but yeah, I don't know where the genes came from because like my younger brother he looks more like my dad.
I didn't even know you had a younger brother.
Yeah, I have a younger brother. Younger brother who looks more like my dad, and my older brother.
What?
Yeah.
How did I not know? I've known you for like 10 years.
You know what? It's because I didn't put this in any of the poetry I wrote you. So
fair enough.
I just want to leave a little mystery to my life. Maybe that's what it is, you know? I don't I don't want to talk about
that's what a good friendship is. It's learning more about a person.
my I don't know what the Spanish word for siblings is. Los lonely boys. The Los lonely boys in my life.
Hermano and hermana.
Inner hermana?
I'm in your mama. Fucking that hot ass bitch. Trying to get
Inner
in there.
hermana?
2 digits. Clean.
Yo, I'm in hermana. What are you? You're in her DMs. I'm in hermana, dude. I'm going to squirt and I'm going to make them steak.
You did good.
Look. So you want to adopt a beautiful Cuban baby with white linen pants.
Yeah.
Amazing.
They have to come with the pants.
And
then I want to make one. I'd make one.
You'd make one.
Yeah, because I know what my face looks like.
Sure.
And I feel kind of smart.
Yeah. All right.
That's good.
Now, what would happen if you had like the dumbest baby on the planet? Like, what if the baby's born?
Well, this is the thing.
It's almost like Gattaca. They figure it out right away.
I think there's hope because I don't think I'm naturally that smart, but I got a really smart mom. So we're down.
So it's like skipping a generation.
Yeah. I think the tism is gonna it touched me.
Now,
it's gonna go to another person.
I'm one of those guys that like I don't know.
Are you gonna do it? Yeah, you gonna do kids?
I mean, let's put it this way. I look at kids like again, like white linen pants. Like if I'm having one, there's something's going.
That's fucking wrong.
Something has happened. And maybe people should be concerned.
9 months later, we made a mistake.
And I honestly look at it like I've gone my whole life, man. It's like, can I afford a child? Like, I don't know if I can afford a kid. And I know a lot of people have children, like, and they're like, oh, now I got to do this.
This is such a serious I thought, oh, wow.
Yeah, I can't afford a kid.
Well, you're so beautiful and you're so talented.
It doesn't matter.
Don't you want to pass those genes on?
No. They're all for me, baby. You know what I would hate? I would hate to have a girl, like a daughter.
Oh, because she'd be really hot.
And she'd also have a big, weird dick that girls talk about in a group chat.
Dude, it's so funny.
I don't even know, like, how many people are in the group chat?
About 10 of us.
What? You know what the fucked up thing is? I'm glad you're talking about this because, like, I couldn't have a group chat. You know what, Danny? I'm going to start a group chat with you and all the other boys, and we're going to talk about the biggest pussy we've ever seen in Philadelphia comedy.
Wait, also describe what a big pussy would entail.
You know what it is.
Are we talking lippy or are we talking gaping?
We're talking all of it.
Okay.
Because, like, I'm pretty sure the big dicks you're talking about aren't just, like, I'm pretty sure one of them is, like, it's probably just long.
And there's no
no girth.
And you really only care about girth. That's what the whole world needs to know. If I could tell my younger self anything, it would be just worry about girth.
Just worry about girth.
Yeah.
Again, another t-shirt. Just think,
slogans.
Worry about girth.
Okay.
Did you imagine your mom telling you that?
She would. She fucking would. My mom's pervy as shit.
Rachel, look, you're going to meet men. And really, they're going to make advances on you. But really, all you should worry about, like, honestly, when it comes down to your wedding night, just worry about girth. Just worry about girth. Just worry about it.
And then,
Actually, be concerned about it. Be scared. You want girth that makes you worry at night. You want girth that keeps you up at night. You want nightmare girth. Which is also a good color as well.
It's nightmare girth. It's the color around your pussy after fucking a giant dick.
Nightmare girth.
Bleeding red. Anyway.
Look, I've gaped some vaginas before.
Yeah.
And I would say, like, I've seen some bigger vagina in my life.
Yeah.
But the biggest? I don't know what the biggest is.
Is it like, are we talking, okay, give me your can. Hold on. I've never had a sparkling food. Is it energy? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's all she wanted to do. She wasn't going to, she was just going to.
No, I just don't want it to spill.
Oh.
Like, we talking that big
Oh, I mean, look,
for like
I don't know.
vagina?
The whole thing is, let's put it this way. I've been in some
There you go.
from some sniz that
Okay.
I've been like, whoa,
His roommate.
this is roomy. You can fit a lot in here.
My God.
I've been in some sniz where I'm like, whoa.
The square footage for the amount that I paid?
Seriously, it's
is
definitely
incredible.
like, it's got a breakfast nook and everything. It's got everything you need in there.
Okay.
And then other times,
Right.
I've been in things where, like, you've been in situations where this sucks for both of us.
This is the smallest snooze.
It's like you can't, like, one, I don't want to hurt anybody, and two, I don't want anybody to have a bad time. And like,
Yeah.
if fucking's gonna suck, regardless of whatever, is like, that's no umbrella.
That's
That's that's bad umbrella.
wow. That's very bad. Umbrella.
That's no bueno umbrella. Blanco.
Okay.
I'm so glad you're going to Mexico.
I can't wait to die.
You're gonna
wait.
fucking.
Dude, you know what I think?
You're gonna slay the Spanish language.
I know enough in my head. I know enough Spanish that will either get me killed by a cartel or they'll spare me because they're like, he's funny.
I
He's
think
a
you're.
goofy guy.
I think you're gonna get on with. He's funny.
I just be like,
Umbrella, no, please, no, por favor, no umbrella.
rojo gato.
You-
Huevo on my face.
Yeah.
They'd be like, just holding guns like, I don't know.
This doesn't feel right.
We don't know. Should we kill this guy? I don't know if we're supposed to kill this guy. Is the cartel? Do they have sympathy for the mentally challenged? Are they like, oh, we were gonna kill him, Chapo?
But he's a little retarded. We can't.
think
do-
he's, fucking
El Touchstone.
ultimo retardo. you know? And I'll be like, oh, look, I'm just the Blanco luchador coming at you.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Is that going to be another a wrestling name for you? Are you ever going to change from the vet?
No.
No, you're going to be the vet to the
I don't think why would I change?
Blanco Luchador.
What? Yeah, but why? But that's,
You get so much heat as the vet.
yeah, it's the best.
It's the very effective.
It's the best.
Care. It's so good.
And it's like, I don't need to change. And that I'm hoping to get, like, here's my end game with wrestling. I hope I piss off.
Done. No, check already.
I hope I piss off somebody so much that, like, you can't be part of this anymore. I hope it happens. I hope it gets to a point where they're just like, we cannot have, like,
Honestly, what's astounding is that it hasn't already happened.
I know.
You pushed the
I
fucking
thought it was
boundary.
gonna be fucked up. And honestly, the first time I fought Dan, the first time I wrestled Dan, and I showed the video of the dog getting hit by the car, I thought I was like, I'm done. I was like, that was a fun thing that I did. And now the dog getting hit by the car
Is like one of your
I
fucking.
thought that was the first time.
Yeah.
That was the first time I wrestled.
Oh.
So I thought Dan and I were going to be in trouble. And I thought, because I'd never met him before, he'd just be like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
I mean,
can't-
he did think the first part, but it was more like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah,
He's
but-
a fucking lunatic.
but
we need him.
it didn't matter. All right, we got messages to listen to.
All right. Cool. This is my favorite. I'm excited for this. Oh, I feel like I'm in the cockpit. These are giant.
I hope that's in the group chat.
Roger. We have 5:45 and
Yo, Shaner.
Yo.
What's up, dude? It's your boy Doug.
Dog.
Yo, I got something I want to ask you. So my one buddy, totally straight, but I had come up with this saying that everybody is gay for somebody.
That's
So
very
I
yeah.
just want to see how true that is, because I know if you're not gay, but there's definitely someone out there that you would go gay for. I mean, we all have our role models and stuff, but I don't know. I think there's plenty of dudes I'd go gay for, but I'm not gay. Thanks, man. Have a great day.
Yeah, doggy.
Hell yeah. Doug's like, there's plenty of dick I would suck, but I'm not gay.
You know, the funny thing is, like, going gay, like, the problem with that thing
Okay.
is when people are like, yo, who would you go gay for? I'm too logical to
You not
No. What I'm saying is, the guys I would go gay for is like, I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna go gay for you, and they'd be like, no. No.
So,
and like I'm not like the gay that I would go gay for is unattainable gay. It's like going gay for it. Like if I'm going gay, I'm going.
Wait, but what are you?
know
But
what I
you're
mean?
still avoiding the naming. I
No,
need
I'm
to
just
know.
saying like
I
if
need
I'm
to
gonna
have,
go
like,
gay, I'm going for like Jason Statham or something.
Okay.
Somebody
all
like
right.
that I'm gonna wreck and be like, yo, did you see the fucking?
But would you top or bottom if you went gay?
I'd have to top.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'd have to top.
Would you suck dick or have your dick sucked?
I would have my wiener sucked. I don't think I want to suck wiener.
So you want a Jason Statham type,
yes,
but who would bottom for you?
straight up.
That's a pretty good.
Like-
That's a pretty good. I'd go gay for.
You know, I'm just saying.
I want to know who Doug would go gay for. He said there's a bunch of dudes.
Yeah,
but I'm just like,
see, that's the whole thing is like, I don't
think.
think there's nobody I know personally that I would go gay for. Like, you know what I mean? Like the guys
I
that
think
are
the lady
attainable.
doth protest too much.
The ladies that, or not the ladies, the guys that like I would be like, oh, I could attain him.
Yeah.
I would never want to.
You would never want
I
to.
don't think there's any guy I know personally. Like, you know who I'm gonna go gay for? Rob Cruz. You know, I'm gonna go get like, and nothing against Rob.
But then, what does that go?
Nothing
into?
against Rob. I'm just
No,
saying I,
I mean,
wouldn't
he's
want to
so
have sex with
charming.
him. I'm just saying, like, when I'm like, if I'm going, like, if someone's like, yo, you gotta go gay, I'd be like, well, I'm shooting for the moon.
Dude, okay, all right, gun.
Like,
all right, fine.
I'm literally blasting for the moon, dude. I'm not just going. I'm like, and I'm not saying Rob is bottom rung. I'm saying
Poor Rob
I'm
Cruz. I hope he
saying-
doesn't listen.
What I'm saying is, if I'm going gay,
Yes.
I'm going like, I'm dunking on.
You're trying to dunk on him,
Yeah,
with, like
I'm
a really hot ass dude. You want
or
a
I'm going
hot-
like, can I go gay in any time period?
Yeah.
Can I go like antiquity gay?
Remind me, are you talking about like ancient Egypt? What's the antiquities?
Like, I mean, like I'm talking about like 1980 something. I'm
Okay. So you want
know, gay back in
dude
time?
from the 80s. Why fucking a dude from the 80s?
I don't know.
That's so
'cause
risky.
why is now you're being a little bit of a bigot.
Go
Look, it's not like I'm gonna go gay in the 80s. Like, hey man, I'm just gonna ask you right now. Do you have like your name on a quilt by any chance? Like, just before I go gay for you,
I'm just
I
saying.
have to ask a question. I
I'm
traveled
an
back in
advocate for
time.
safe sex. If you're gonna go back in time and top a dude,
I'm just saying, if I was gonna like exactly, if I was gonna go back in time and have sex with a dude, you know, you'd have to have sex with like.
you know who I could see you going gay for? Who I could see you topping? Jason Momoa. And
Momoa.
I think it would be really tender.
You remember how I said? You remember how I said like like I've been in pussies that are like there's so much room. I bet his butthole has so much room. And nothing against Jason Momoa. I'm not saying you have a
seen
loose
his little
butthole.
tush? It's so cute.
I'm just saying he's a big dude. With
Yeah.
big dude comes big butthole. I guarantee he shits like a fucking like
All right, fine. Tom Cruise.
Pringles can.
I
What-
could see you topping Tom Cruise. Actually, that I could see you doing.
I don't want to.
Tom Cruise looks like-
no, but I wouldn't. I don't find Tom Cruise attractive.
No, but
But yeah. See, that's the whole thing. If I'm going gay, I gotta be like, I gotta.
Michael Fassbender.
I don't
Cut the
want.
two.
Is that?
Yeah.
I can go. I don't know.
You would-
I don't know.
I could tell you who I'd go gay for. I'd go gay for, oh my God. Ana de Armas. I mean, that's
Who?
easy. She's just a hot lady.
Okay. Sick.
Honestly, any hot lady. Because ladies are hot.
Yeah.
Women are
It's easier
hot.
to go gay for
I
ladies.
never want to see a dick pic, so yeah.
Yeah.
But I want, like, if a friend is like, yo, I have a nude. Can I get notes? I'd be like, yeah, give it over. Hand it over.
You know what? It's funny because
There's so many
I've been on the
friendships.
other end of that as well.
Yeah.
Like where chicks have been like, hey, don't be weird, but like, can you check this out and tell me if this is all right? And that's cool. I've never had a dude be like, yo, can you tell me 1 second? Can you like tell me if the shadow is pretty good?
Recently, I saw a dick pic that someone had sent a friend, and she was like, "Check it out," and we all like we all gave notes. We were just like, "Okay, like weird." He also did the thing where he like, it wasn't like a really good dick pic. He just sort of like slid his pants down halfway and was just like hard, and then like took the picture from this angle.
Oh, from the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
That's called the shark fin.
That's the shark fin.
Yeah.
That's a
It's
bad.
like,
that's a. Yeah.
It's
It's
coming through.
foreboding.
Yeah, it is.
It's-
Definitely. It's
just
definitely ominous looking.
It's just too much. It's just like either take the pants off or keep them on too. He had slides on.
Oh no, yeah, you
just
can't
like
have
put a
casual
little fucking
dick
effort
pic.
into it. Yeah, I have nudes on lock in case I ever want to
stock
send one.
nudes. Yeah,
I got stock.
Yeah.
You
Who
know,
doesn't?
if I'm having a really good day, the lighting's great, I
Yeah.
feel good. Let me just like snap a couple.
Just loading up that gun. I got you. I understand what that's like, but when it comes down to like, I don't think I would ever. But yeah, chicks, you guys do that when you're like,
Yeah.
hey, is my butt?
A lot of my
down?
bonding experiences with my coworkers has just been them being like, "Yo, you got nudes?" And then we just show.
Yeah, guys. I don't know if guys do that. Maybe gay dudes do.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But I do know that I've never. Like, I know that my guy
I
friends.
got an unintentional nude.
You got an unintentional nude. What happened? How did that transpire?
Shaner. Do you wanna
Shaner!
Explain about.
What happened? What?
How many times are you
happened?
going to bring this up, Danny?
How was it accidental?
How was it accidental?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? It was me doing a friend a favor and helping her out with her OnlyFans. And we had snapped a couple pictures because she had gotten requests of people like, hey, she's like, hey, what more content do you want to see? And someone's like, yo, I want to see some dong in your face. And she was like, would you be willing to help me out? And I was like, yep. So then we took some pictures. And unfortunately,
Very classy.
yeah, this is where the classiness goes right out the window.
The lighting was incredible.
How good was it?
The lighting was great.
I made
Wait,
sure.
throw it
that-
up. Throw it up.
I made sure that the ring light was like because she had everything set up, and I was
Right.
like, I don't know about that. I don't know about
Wow.
that. So then,
You took the artistic, yeah,
come on, I took 5 photography classes.
art direction. You did art direction on this nude.
But what happened was she took all the pictures
Mm-hmm.
and then she like put them in a drive folder and then sent them to me. And then I accidentally downloaded them to not my drive. I downloaded it to the ends drive. And then all the pictures went to young Daniel over there.
Oh.
And he was like, hey, pictures. What's this all about?
Then you got an eyeful.
And there was my hog inside of a lady's mouth.
That's eyeful of Shaner penis.
And that is the only second time I've ever accidentally sent an unintentional dick pic.
And this first time was to a lady, or
No, the second time was to that was the first time
Oh,
I've
that was
ever
the first
unintentionally done anything like that.
And then the second
And the
time.
second
was to a
time
lady.
was to a lady accidentally because I made the mistake. And I looking back and I'm like, man, that's just. And I vehemently apologized. And like she was cool with it because it wasn't full. It wasn't full bird. It was like just top dick.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
and thank fucking God. But
An acceptable form of a nude, might I add. A top dick. Don't show me your
also was like in the middle of sending that to another person while messaging on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then I accidentally opened. It was like one of those things where like I sent it and then 2 minutes later I get a message from the unintended person as like, okay. And I was like, oh fuck. And you're like, no. And it's like, and you're just flooded like, fuck. Like, that is the worst thing you can do. Even, no, you go, yeah, but you know who doesn't need, like, I don't need to be known as the dude who's like, and then Ryan Shaner out of nowhere sent me an unsolicited dick pic.
So wait, but you apologized, and then she was like, "Don't worry about it."
She was like,
it
was
should happen.
also like, what saved me
Yeah.
was that it was like the disappearing photo on Instagram.
Yeah.
So she hit it and like it came up and then it like went away.
Yeah.
So like there was no replay,
She
which
got
was
a drive-by dicking.
man, I still feel terrible about that.
Oh.
Because I've never done like I mean, I know plenty of chicks that get bombarded with weird boners all the time.
Nobody's ever sent me a dick pic.
What?
An unsolicited one.
Well,
Yeah.
consider yourself lucky, I guess.
Is it?
I don't know.
We're just not pretty
See,
enough.
no. See. This is what it is. This is why guys get confused.
Don't listen to me. I'm not
Yeah,
good for
I
women.
mean, we got fans, and I
Don't
gotta tell
don't
you,
open that
this
floodgate.
is a bad
Did you
idea.
hear Doug?
This is a bad idea.
No, wait. I'm a bug now.
No, yeah. I was like, I don't get any unsolicited dick pic. One guy's like, well, oh my God.
Yeah, but I think I give off the vibe of like your younger sister.
Sure. Who wants to see some full bird?
No, I don't ever want to see.
Yeah, whatever.
I vehemently never want to see full dick.
Plus,
Especially-
you don't want to be Shayner's younger sister.
Yeah,
You don't want people to see Shayner's younger sister.
Yeah, you don't want that either.
What? Oh, why? What does that mean?
It's just like a horny.
Because another version of Shayner.
Yeah, that's nobody needs.
I mean,
nobody needs that.
you know, in wrestling, I'm considered the female you.
That's wild.
Especially, yeah, I do not do half of the risky shit that you
I just
do.
think it's because you don't care if you get fired or not. I think it's because you don't care if you're kicked out or not.
Yeah.
Look, as much as I'm saying, like, I love doing it, and
It's so
I
fun.
don't want to not do it.
It's a
But if
surprise.
I was at ever any point in time told that I couldn't do it anymore, I wouldn't be like, what? I'd be like, okay.
It would depend on the reasoning, but I think I'd be
Oh
like,
no, I would never refuse. I'd never refuse a termination.
you'd be like, I'm done.
I'd be like, okay.
Down.
I would be like, that's fine.
Down. I think the only reason people have started calling me the female Shayner, though, is because I almost broke my nose. And I
Yeah,
couldn't.
yeah, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that was probably why.
That's it.
But that's just because you bled.
And also, like, it didn't hurt that
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. You know, it's
The show goes on and you're a professional. I'm not a
Yeah.
pussy. I'm a professional.
good. Yeah, I mean, I thought I really hurt myself on the cruise.
Oh,
In fact,
yeah?
I did. Definitely.
When you
fell off
yeah.
the fucking.
And your
that
butt,
was
yeah.
insane. That was like as soon as I felt like I'm hurt. Like just like immediately like, oh no, this is not good. This is not good. And I was like, I gotta finish this because I don't want to stop because we're also in the middle of the ocean and there's nothing that would help me. Like, where am I gonna go?
Yeah.
Like where? I don't even know where the infirmary is on this fucking boat.
I honestly thought about going just to get a regular physical because I thought it'd be cheaper than to do it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was like, no, nothing's wrong with me. Could you
I
just do
don't-
like a general
Can
checkup?
you just like check me up and
I don't
down?
have health insurance. so
I don't.
need-
I think the last thing you want is the singing guy who's been squirting hand sanitizer on you.
happy
Happy,
one.
happy, washy,
I
washy.
hated
Yeah,
that guy.
That guy ruled.
I couldn't stand it.
He was just waiting for any woman to ask him what he's doing later. That's all. He was like, happy, happy, washy, washy, pussy, pussy. Licky, licky, fucky, fucky.
Meet me downstairs,
Yeah. All right, we got one more message.
All right.
Hopefully it's, asking me who I would go gay for. Like, or giving me a specific.
I want to. We'll continue talking. I'm
Hey, Shader. It's the Dragonfly guy here.
Ah!
Thought I'd talk to you today about the fact that throughout her life, my mother suffered an inordinate amount of cranial trauma to the point that I personally consider a medical miracle that she didn't suffer from crippling CTE. Ah! Danny, get rid of this one. I fucked it up.
That's one of our favorite callers, Dragonfly guy.
Oh my God. This one, I fucked it up.
Oh my God.
That is so fucking funny. I love him.
Dragonfly guy is the best.
Where is he?
We met him.
We met him,
We
yeah.
met him.
What happened? How'd you guys meet?
Skankfest.
Oh, he came to Skankfest.
He came to
God bless him.
Skankfest.
Where is he from? Give me his backstory.
Parts on there.
I literally, it was on. If anybody was watching me be like, I almost was like, parts unknown. We don't know. But he said hello. And I was like, you're meeting a lot of people at Skankfest. So you're just like, oh, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, hey, I just want to let you know I'm Dragonfly guy. I was like, fuck! I was like, yes! I was like, there's somebody who needs to meet you right now. And I was like, Danny, you're never going to guess who this guy is.
Oh my God.
He's great. He's
It
the
was
best.
seriously the most excited meeting of Skankfest with all the
With all
celebrities
the
and
celebrities,
everything.
Dragonfly guy.
Number one.
Number one.
Definitely. He also looks exactly what you think.
Okay.
Think Dragonfly guy, this guy.
I'm going to guess.
And it's not, when I say Dragonfly guy, I don't mean like he looks like a bug.
Yeah.
He just looks like a guy who knows a lot about bugs.
I'm going to guess 3 things about him and tell me if I'm right. Hat.
No.
Ooh, okay. Beard.
Yes.
Small blue or green eyes.
I wasn't looking that hard into his eyes.
Okay, fine.
Actually, they might have been Latino cologne catnip. Latino catnip colored eyes.
Okay, fine. Yeah, those are my 3. Next time you guys meet him, look at his eyes. But I'm pretty sure.
I will. I'll be like, sorry, I have to look deeply into your eyes. You know what? You know what? You know what I'm gonna go gay for, Danny? Dragonfly guy. I bet I could easily, maybe
Go gay for Dragonfly guy.
know, maybe he'd have me.
Gives you a little bit of butterflies, little tingles.
Oh my God.
You get tingles.
I'm in my pupa stage. I'm transformed. You know what? That's the whole thing of Silence of the Lambs. I'm becoming the person I should have been. I'm transforming. He's a transsexual.
You
You know, that's one thing I could always hope for is to be a criminal in a big clear cell. I love those things.
Yeah, I think you would be great.
That would be the coolest thing in the world.
Well, I don't think you could. I don't think you've got it in you to be a real criminal. But if you were, you'd be a good one.
I mean, I don't think I'd be like. What's a real criminal? What do you mean by real criminal?
I guess you know what. There are multiple ideas there. I'm gonna say violent crime. I don't think you would ever actually hurt somebody. I think you're a softie deep down.
I mean, I did.
All right,
I
well,
did.
fuck that. I am a horrible judge of character.
I did do that.
Wow.
But I never. I'll say this.
Yeah.
I didn't go looking for it.
Oh, I've been in a fight.
You know,
I got in a fight.
I did those things. I like, if it came to me, I'd
comes to you,
do the
yeah.
things that I needed to do. But I've never assaulted someone on purpose.
Did I tell you about the time I face palmed a chick?
Face palmed?
She tried to get really close to my face,
And
I
you
just yeah.
Damn. How'd that go?
It went great.
What did she do?
She was really hammered at this bar, and it was one of those bars where you have to like close the door, and like if you leave it open, it stays open.
Oh yeah.
And so she kept coming in and out and left it open. And so at one point I just went, "Hey, you got to close the door." And she turns to me and she's just like, "What are you, the bar whore?" And I was just like, whatever. But then she kept saying it and kept getting closer and closer
Kept
to my
saying
face.
bar whore?
She kept calling me the bar whore. Yeah.
Oh.
And then eventually I was just like, fine, fuck it. And I pushed her out of my way and out of my face. And then before she had time to retaliate, the bartender was between the two of us because I was the bar whore and he had my back.
Oh, that's not what I thought how that sentence was going to end. I was like, because I was the bar whore and I sucked his dick. I thought it was going to be more, I thought there was going to be more boners involved.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
No, I wasn't the bar whore, but it was like a really intense, 5 seconds. I was like, God damn it, this is the last thing I'm doing in my 20s. I was 29 for like 2 more days, and I was like, God damn it, goodbye 20s.
Well,
Done with you.
Way to go out on a fucking high note. Face palming a chick. I've only accidentally hurt a woman twice in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one time I was in an altercation and I threw a fist.
Oh.
I went to go throw a fist and I elbowed a woman right in the mouth. And it was like one of those things where like even the guy that I was in the thing with, like he like stopped and we were both like, baby.
Fuck.
You should have been there. And we were both like, fuck, we fucked up. We were both honestly like, man, maybe we should stop fighting, dude. Like, there was a
Other
woman.
people could get hurt.
Like, she was just there. And I was like, yeah. I was like, man, I really. It was honestly like, oh no. Like when you're like, you break a vase in like your parents' house, like, oh, shit.
Oh,
Fuck,
man.
I'm going to have to glue this together now. I hope they don't come home early. Like I am in deep trouble.
Oh, man.
And then the other time, I was at a concert and I was getting real physical in the pit.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, sometimes guys with long hair in a mosh pit, you can't tell, like women with the same type of frame
Yeah.
look like guys.
because that's mostly.
You can't really tell when you're running around. So I was like running and I was like, I knocked over this one guy and then I saw this other guy and I fucking leveled him and I was like, yeah. And I just see this woman like, like yelling out like, wah! And I was like, oh fuck? And I like helped her up, and I put her over my shoulder. I like walked her out of the bed, and I was then being followed by her boyfriend, who was not happy.
No, why would he be?
But he was like, "What the fuck, dude?" I was like, "Dude, I was like, look in there."
It's a fucking.
I was like, "I can't tell." I was like, "Honestly, look at you. You look the same." And, like, he did agree. He was like, "Shouldn't have." It was more like, "Shouldn't have been standing there." And shouldn't have been involved. Like, she also wasn't just standing. She was doing shit.
She was doing the shit.
So I was like, time to...
You might have made her day because you proved that she was an equal to everyone in the pit.
I don't...
I mean, she also
It
got
was
hurt.
equality.
It was equality.
That's what it was. I was like, you want to vote? Not today.
Fuck.
You are not voting. Voting revoked. Yeah, that was the only 2 times I've ever like... Where you did, and you're like, oh no, I didn't mean to do that.
Aww.
What about some accidental headbutts?
Oh yeah, I've accidentally headbutted. But does that count?
What was the circumstance?
Well, that wasn't unintentional.
Was it for the show? Was it wrestling? Because
No.
I did that.
No,
And that's
I headbutted my buddy's girlfriend after playing beer pong once, and then
dumb.
I also headbutted an ex-girlfriend out of love.
What were you trying to do? Were you just like, I fucking love
it's
you.
like, look. Here's what I'll say: if you ever meet a guy who's like, "Yo, I used to get headbutt drunk,"
that was
like,
you.
I'll be like, "I know what you're talking about."
One time I ran into you drunk once, and you did come up to me, and you pressed my forehead so hard into your forehead that I thought our heads were going to eventually just become one. You just went, Peters. Fucking love you, Peters. And I was like, hi, Shaner.
Yep, that was an
Somebody I
occurring
had
feat.
who had never met you was like, who is that guy? That guy's really fucking intense. I was like, that's Shaner. That's Ryan Shaner. He's the best.
Look.
Look.
Yep. Look, I don't just headbutt anybody.
I know. You only headbutt people you care about.
Yeah, it's pretty funny that's how that goes.
I have my cousins.
It's like, yo, I was headbutting everyone. It's like, but I love them, man.
My cousin's kid, he's like not even 1 year old yet, and he loves to headbutt already.
Yeah, it's a fun thing. It's
He I do it with him too. I'm
Yeah.
just like, fuck yeah, like come on, headbutt me, give it to me.
but it's look
His name is Tucker.
the chicks I've headbutted,
Mm-hmm.
which is also the title of my first book, is
It's the title of your novel.
It's pretty good.
The Chicks I've Headbutted.
The chicks
by
I've
Ryan
headbutted,
Shaner.
and then the back cover.
The epilogue is like fucking Tracy Chapman.
Look, it's the way I look at it is like if you talk to a dude who's like, yo, I used to get headbutt drunk. A guy who understands that is like, yo, that guy used to drink. But like if a woman's like, I used to get headbutt drunk, you marry that one.
Oh,
Because
okay.
like it's like, oh, you know what that's like. Just getting so drunk, you're just headbutting people when you meet them.
What is the big thing that I do when I'm drunk? I think I don't know. You know.
You smile a lot and you dance in place. Yeah, it's not even that. That's mom dancing. That's not what you do.
What do I do?
Like fucking like you're about that type of shit. Like you're about to battle dance somebody that doesn't exist. You just like come up, you're like, what's going on? And I'm like, what are you doing? And you're like, oh, nothing. I just had a cocktail. And it's
Several
like,
glasses of wine.
yeah, it's like, what are you doing? It's like, oh, I had 3 glasses of wine, and maybe I'm about to step up to the streets. And it's like, whoa.
Maybe I'm about to.
There's nobody
break it
here.
down.
There's nobody here. You could do whatever you wanted.
I did a good decent amount of dancing on the cruise.
We all did.
Yeah,
We
it
all
was
did.
fun.
It was a goofy time.
Another thing I've started doing when I'm drunk that I think is hysterical, I just go up to the person and go, hey.
You know, and this is I mean, that's great. But like Now I'm assuming you do that to both men and women.
Then anyone who was willing.
Anyone who's willing. Well, actually, no one's willing. If you're just walking up and like, sorry, officer, I was just going up to anybody willing. I'm sorry.
Nothing's coming out.
Sorry,
No
it's
camping
like,
and assault.
first
No,
off,
it's
you
not.
told me that I couldn't come.
Oh, I feel like
What?
I'm just.
What?
What, officer? Oh, I also do this now. I wrote "you're dumb" on my hand, and so I'll go to people and just go, "Hey, hey."
Wow. Now, what would you rather have, Danny?
Somebody
What would you
squirt
rather
pit
have?
milk at you.
Someone coming up to you being like, yo, you're dumb? Or would you rather have or just a guy come headbutt you out of nowhere?
Well, I think I'm more accustomed to you.
Yeah!
Squeezing in. Headbutting me. So.
I think if I ever am able to lactate, I would do that.
Oh, yeah, if you're able.
Well, it's like a lot of like massaging. Like you can do it if you really put your mind to it.
I mean, I don't know if that's how lactating works.
Well, you listen to baby sounds, you massage.
I know that, but don't you already have to have a baby
I don't
to
know.
lactate?
I don't know.
Don't you have to be all babed up?
I'll just give it a shot for a month and see what happens.
You heard it here first, folks.
I'm gonna try lactate.
You heard it here first. Rachel Peters has 1 month to lactate.
I'll report back.
And she'll be back
If it's buy or match, that's how I'll take you out.
to lactate across the room. Yeah, but like you can go up to anybody and be like, uh-huh. If I went up to somebody and was like, I would be in trouble.
No, but I have a picture of you doing that.
Yeah, everyone has pictures of me doing it. But it was like, I can't go up to strangers. You could go up to a stranger in a bar and be like, hey. And they'd be like, yo, chick's honking her teddy at me.
Oh, it's fucking weird.
Yo.
No, I think the worst reaction you get is like, that's weird.
Who would ever say that?
Some people. I have had people
don't
tell me
think-
it's weird. I've had somebody go, oh, that's a little weird.
No, see, you know what? Those,
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
you'd say
think
that's
it was
weird.
weird.
Yeah.
It is, 'cause it is
All
weird.
right, that's weird.
Not me.
Like I wouldn't have a strong reaction. It would
not
just
me.
be like,
I'll
that's
be like,
fucking weird.
dude, if a strange woman came up to me in a bar and was like, hey, I'd be like, hell yeah. Like, that would be the first, like, yo, what's up? I was like, is that
Yo,
how we're
what are you
greeting people? I
doing
was like, how
later?
many more times I gonna have tonight?
I'm just going to keep circling the room.
Yeah, I'd
come
be like,
back.
there she is. Yo, there's the tit chick. Be like, yo, did you meet tit chick yet? Did you meet her?
Yo, tit chick,
Yo,
come here.
do that
it.
thing that you did. Can you honk your titty at my friend and go, she's pretty cool. Turns out she's a doctor. Where did she learn that? Her umbrello taught her that. This has been the End Podcast with Ryan Shannon. Rachel, thank you so much for being on the fucking show. What a banger. Make sure you call the hotline, 833-443-5300. We will address any question, concern, or you may go gay for, or have CTE with. We are going to switch it over to the Patreon later.